Do you feel the vibes?
Alright guys, hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the Pacific Standard 2017 April glitch. They've made multiple attempts to patch this glitch, but I still know a way around all of the patches that they've done and an ability to make this heist go even faster. So basically what this involves is I'm going to go and get a chopper. You can get a chopper. I'll show you guys how to do that and how to get it. And then I'm going to make sure it spawns where it should spawn. And then I have one of my friends helping me out just because I can't get both of them at the same time. I can only get one of them. My friend is going to get the car and I'm going to get the chopper. So he'll have a car ready for me so I can drive it right through the whole alleyway that you have to either run or get everybody through to get to the bikes. So you'll see that as well in this video. I'll drive the cars and you'll have that in the video, so you'll see that. You'll see the car still there. Unfortunately, the very first time I ended up doing this, it took me a little bit too long to explain the car part to my friend, so we ended up having to restart. But you can still do this if you have to restart directly right next to the bank. As long as you don't go into the bank, you should be fine. And I'll show you guys from here how to do that. Alright guys, so right here I'm going to go and get the chopper and my friend is going to get the bike. We didn't get any of the checkpoints at the bank. This is just right at the restart. I ended up getting hit by a car there and lost most of my armor, so that didn't really help out. But I'm just going to get the chopper right now. I'll probably put a picture of where I'm talking about, where the chopper is on the map up here in a sec. It's not up there right now because I have to edit that in yet, but I'm driving there right now. None of my friends are going to get any of the checkpoints, so you want to make sure none of your friends, while you're going to set this up, and your other friend is going to get the car for you, to not get any of the checkpoints for a few minutes while you do this. This is probably going to take the longest amount of time out of everything just to do the setups here. And once you get this done, the rest of the heist is super easy and takes literally no time at all. So right here I'm going to get the chopper, and the chopper spawns at this airport right over here next to LSIA. It's the one where only choppers spawn at, really. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do a loop around in here, and then you're going to go over to the next lot over. The chopper is going to spawn in this lot that you just did a loop around in, and you're going to go into the lot next to it and do the same exact thing and loop around. And what this is going to do, when you loop around in here, that will spawn the other chopper at the place we were just at. So now I just did the loop around in here. I'm going to drive back over to the other lot and get the chopper. The chopper will just be landing and you can pull the guy out. So there's the chopper. What you want to do is you want to pull the guy out and not shoot him. It'd be a lot easier to shoot him, but if you shoot him, you'll get wanted and you'll fail because you haven't started the mission yet. So now I have the chopper and I'm going to fly it over to the garage next to the bank, and you have to have the same garage as what you would with if you've ever done the Kuruma glitch, where you could just walk in and get your Kuruma and drive to the boats from there. So I'm bringing it to that garage, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk in and out of my garage, and that will mean that makes the chopper stay there so that you can use this to fly away when you get to this point in the mission. And basically what my friend is doing with the car to get the car is he's doing the exact same thing. He's getting a random car off the street because it does not work with a personal vehicle. That's why you can't get a personal chopper, even if you were able to get a personal chopper in this. And he's going to do the exact same thing. He's taking the car, walking in and out of this garage and getting back in the car and then driving it to the bank, and it will stay there for me to drive it through the rest of the bank. So you don't drive the car into the garage, you leave the car outside, go walk in and out of your garage, and then it will stay there. Same exact thing with the car. So both the chopper and the car work the same way. So my friend right here is giving me a ride back to the bank, and then I just explain to my friend here where to park the car. And you want to have the car parked just right next to the entrance of the bank so you can get in really fast. So unfortunately, because I couldn't speed up the video, I'd speed up the video right here, but basically I'm explaining where he needs to park the car. Only he is able to do it, the one that went in and out of the garage with the car, or with, not in the car, but went in and out of the garage, and that was the last car he was in. So he's just parking it right here where I'm standing, and then that will allow me to, when we come out of the bank, get in the car and drive it right down through the alleyway and do this mission really fast. So I'm just getting everybody in here to get to the bank, and then I'm going to cut out the inside of the bank part, because I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to do the inside of the bank part, and I'll bring it ahead to show you guys the outside of the bank part, and me driving the car, me having the car stay there, and me driving it to the bikes and showing you guys how to do the bike part. Alright, so we are at the exit of the bank, and the person with money stays in the bank, obviously, so he doesn't get, you don't lose any money. And the demolition of the 2 crowd controls work on taking out all the cops. So you can take out the cops if you want to, or you can leave it to your friends. But once you get enough cops out, you don't have to get them all out, because you're going to be in a car, so you should be fine. So here I am, here's the car, it's still there, and I'm just going to drive it right through the whole alleyway here. And then, see, it's pretty easy from here. As long as no one else is following you, it should be fine. I ended up missing a checkpoint here because I went a little bit too fast, and so I ended up having to go back and get it. That will end up happening if you go a little bit too fast. So you just gotta wait for that checkpoint to show up on your screen, and then go back to, and then get it, and then you're good. Once you get that checkpoint, then you can drive your way back to the bikes, and then I'm getting into the bikes here real quick. There's the chopper right there, it's still there. Same thing with the car, as long as you got in and out of the garage. So then what you want to do, if you want to take your RPG, blow up all the bikes, and then blow up yourself. Make sure you blow up the bikes first before you blow up yourself, or don't do it at the same time, because it might not work. And then it will bring you back to the restart screen, and everyone will restart. And because you blew up the bikes and then blew up yourself, because you have the bikes blown up already in the mission, that will allow you guys all to spawn right where the car was parked, right there. So we're just restarting right now, and we'll be right there by the bikes. The car is still gonna be there because my friend already went in and out of the garage, and the chopper will still be there, and I will fly the chopper to all the checkpoints and right to the boat, and you're pretty much done right there. And then a little bit later, I'll show you guys how to cut out your system, or where to cut out your system if you're the host, so you don't have to do your setups later on. So my friend's going to get the bikes right now. I'm getting in the chopper. Make sure the money is in shotgun. That will keep him a little bit more protected from the from getting hit. And then my friends are getting in the back seat here. So he's got the bikes dead or blown up, and we're just going to fly away. And it's literally that easy. So the only difference is you can literally just fly the chopper right to the boat and not have to worry about any of the checkpoints. But if you do that, you'll still have cops on you when you get to the boat. So if you do the checkpoints way, which you're going to see here. I'm just going to get all the yellow checkpoints and then go to the boat. You won't have any cops on you, and you don't have to worry. You can take your time when you get to the boat, and then I will explain how to cut out the system at the right time. Alright guys, so we just landed with the helicopter, and here's the boat. We have no cops on us. If you would have done it the other way, you would have had cops on you, but because we went to go get the checkpoints, we don't have any cops. I am not the host in this one. One of my friends is the host, just so I can record it, because if I cut out and I would have forgotten to press the stop record button, it wouldn't have saved any of this stuff that I have recorded here for you guys. So I'm not cutting out here, but I will do to the best of my ability, and I'll probably show a screenshot of exactly where you should cut out. So I'm driving, my friend's getting ready to cut out. He's ready on the OK, like close application in the quick menu, and then all he has to do is hit OK. And basically what you want to do, if you're the driver, you want to drive right next to this pole and just slightly left of that yellow dot. And then right as you finish getting past the bridge that you just saw, that's where you want to cut out. I'll put a picture with a little bit of the bridge in there to show you where you need to cut out. And then if you're driving, you just make sure you just constantly just keep going. Don't let off the gas, just keep going straight and hold the gas all the way down until you get the cutscene. And there it is. There's the cutscene. My friend still has his heist, and I'll show you when I did it as a host to get the heist as well.
No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow rise, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go.
Alright, and then this part, when you start up your game, they made an attempt to stop this. If you don't do this, you'll still lose your heist after 2 attempts. So what you need to do here is, right as you start your game, I wasn't able to start the recording right as I started the game, but right as you start the game, just keep tapping L1 and R1. So L1, R1, L1, R1, L1, R1, until the screen that you saw when I was just able to start the recording, the brightness thing comes up. Once you do that, then you're good. You don't have to do L1, R1 after that. But once you start your game, just keep doing that until that screen comes up. And what that will allow you to do is it will send you straight into story mode. And then when you go over to online, it will send you through the terms and conditions again. And then you'll have to accept that. But you'll still have your heist. So I'd rather do that than lose it after 2 times. Once I get into the story mode, it's going to load up the story mode. Once I get into the story mode, I'll go into the online, and it is going to tell me to accept the terms and conditions. And once you do that, you go back into GTA Online and you will have the heist. And you will see in the video here, I still have the heist. So I'm going to cut the video here and zoom in to me getting into GTA Online. Alright, so here I am back in GTA Online. I'm in my apartment and I am right next to the heist room. So it's going to load me in here in just a sec. Here we go. Alright, so I'm in my house and I'm going to head to the heist room. And it is still there. The heist, $1 million. Final heist in here just to prove that that it still works. I'm starting up the heist, everything is loading up, and there you go. The heist is still there, even though they made attempts to stop it.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. I love you.